authors find a niche, a style or format that works for their writing, and stick with it. It takes a versatile and creative writer to excel at whatever she turns her attention to. Heather Smith is that kind of author. Her picture books for children always address a particular social issue, but in such an engaging way that the characters come to life and stick with you for a long time. Angus loves sparkly things so much that he can hear them, but his unique ability is lost when he wears his grandma's beaded necklace to school and his classmates tease him for his atypical choice. A gentle story of acceptance, generosity, and friendship, the colorful Angus All Aglow reminds us that kindness can make you glow from the inside out. In A Plan for Pops, Lou spends every Saturday with Granddad and Pops, but everything changes when Pops has a fall and becomes withdrawn, shutting himself in his room. Hearing Granddad trying to cheer up Pops inspires Lou to come up with a plan for Pops. In The Phone Booth in Mr. Hirota's garden, Makio loses his father to the tsunami and also loses his voice. One day his neighbor, Mr. Hirota, begins building a phone booth in his garden. Makio calls to the sea to return what it has taken from him and ultimately finds his voice in a phone that carries words on the wind. For readers of junior fiction, Heather Smith has written a beautiful book in verse called Ebb and Flow. After a bad year on the mainland, 11-year-old Jet returns to Newfoundland. He weathers the ebb and flow of his sometimes tumultuous life and learns to come to terms with his past decisions. Teen and adult readers alike will love the stories and characters in Heather Smith's young adult books. In Bay Girl, 16-year-old Kit Ryan's struggle to fit in and find herself is complicated by the unpredictable behavior of her alcoholic father. In the outstanding The Agony of Bun O'Keefe, 14-year-old Bun O'Keefe has lived a solitary life with her mother, a compulsive hoarder, and has had little contact with the outside world. Bun ends up on the streets where she meets Busker Boy, who takes her in. Together they live in a house with an eclectic cast of characters, and Bun gets to learn the world beyond the walls of her mother's house. In Chicken Girl, Poppy becomes obsessed with the dark side of the internet and her outlook on life becomes bleak. She meets a 6-year-old girl who breaks through Poppy's armor. Can Poppy reconcile the good and bad of the modern world? When the Full Tilt dancers give an inspiring performance, 12-year-old Barry Squires wants desperately to join the troupe. Told with humor and a healthy dose of irreverence, Barry Squires' Full Tilt takes readers on a rowdy romp through the streets of St. John's. Enjoy any and all of these terrific books now, and watch for Heather's newest book, Annie's Cat is Sad, coming out in spring 2022.